Okay, cool. So we're not going to film you then?
If you have a particular desire.
Yeah, we need some drama.
So I'm on my way to the cutting room where we're going to be doing a charity concert with Little Kids Rock. So the whole premise was to take a bunch of thought leaders and entrepreneurs and people that are community leaders and have them show a different side of themselves, to show that at the end of the day, music education doesn't just make future musicians, it makes future leaders. At this point, I'm getting pretty nervous because I feel like we just don't have enough tickets sold. I don't see that we're going to make the minimum.
But now, part of me is just like, whatever happens, happens at this point. The rain is against us, which sucks because there's some people that were probably going to come out last minute that might say, nah, it's wet, I don't want to go. But last night was the first time I felt really happy about it. Like in our practice where we played Africa and Bohemia, I was pretty stoked, so it's coming together. So we're standing outside the cutting room. Tonight's the Music for the Future show. They're doing sound checks inside. I'm here with Keith from Little Kids Rock. And he's actually kind enough to get up on the stage and talk a lot about what the charity does.
What we're doing tonight is we're raising money to help put music education back into inner city public schools. Because unfortunately, music and arts are the first things on the chopping block when budgets get tight. So what we do is we train inner city public school teachers to teach popular music to kids, to keep them engaged, and we donate all the instruments, all the curriculum, all the resources. So for every $25 raised tonight, we're going to be able to give a year of music lessons to another student, and that can change their lives incredibly.
So actually, how did you feel walking into this space?
Well, I love seeing people on stage sound checking, like being nervous, being excited, because that's the way that our kids feel when they are, plugging in their guitars and sound checking themselves. It's exciting because it gives me extra faith in humanity, people doing something for the next generation. So I'm really, really excited to get in there and see what we got.
Let's do it. Let's jump on in.
Rock and roll.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So I walked in, we just found out that we had 142 ticket sales, which we were super nervous because we didn't even think we'd break 100. So I'm feeling really good, like we're good. Like in the last 24 hours, it's just exploded. So this is gonna be great. I feel way better. Maybe I'm nervous now because there's gonna be a lot of people, but here goes nothing.
No, this guy, he called me, actually Mega too. These two were the ones that reached out when I was losing my mind and I thought that we weren't gonna get enough ticket sales. And they made me feel better about life. So this is my first time doing an event like this. And thanks to their support. It's gonna be great. Now I'm in the zone. Now I'm just waiting to get things started.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. We're actually going to dive right in with the first singer. She's a founder and CEO of Ocean Collective, a marine biologist. Put your hands together for Ayana Elizabeth Johnson.
Now that the event's going, it's a completely different energy. It was crazy to watch, like Ayana and some of these other singers that I've known in other capacities to get up there, and they just crushed it on stage, just seeing their energy. People were blown away by the performances. I could see the look on everyone's face. We're like, wow, this is like a real singer with a real band.
So we have a gentleman rock star in the house.
Thommy Price, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for this man. If you want to know why kids should grow up to be rock stars, it's right here. Back in World War II, Winston Churchill was asked to cut money for the arts to increase the funding for the battles. And he said, if we're cutting the arts, what are we fighting for? And that alone is a reason to fucking sing and spend some money, give it to the kids.
I mean, I know if I didn't have the arts or music in school, especially after school, like, it would have been bad. So I think this is really important what we're doing, so thanks for inviting you guys. Thanks for being here.
I am a hack musician who's made music a part of my life because it's what taught me my culture, it's what connected me to my family. So I'm really honored to be a part of this and to help raise money for music education.
So I've seen everyone else perform at this point, and I actually started to get a little bit nervous because I realized everyone else is awesome. But now I have to bring my A game. When my buddy Nick got up there and decided to announce my name, then I realized, like, I actually have to perform. Like, I have to crush it because everyone else just nailed it.
So, without further ado, Nick Tarasio.
Thank you.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Life has just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away.
Everybody, here we go.
Children's music education in public school. Anyway, the wind Thank you guys so much for doing something really great tonight. We appreciate the support. We're going to hopefully do this thing again soon. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video and learn about the cause. In the end, the outcome was pretty incredible, actually. We ended up raising enough money for 200 kids to have an entire year of music education. If that's something that resonates with you, you can click below on the link in our description, which will get you access to be able to give money to their cause. I'm also super excited to announce that we're launching a YouTube series the end of May. It's called Take Off with Nick, and we take people just like the singers that you saw performing. We're gonna take thought leaders, influencers, entrepreneurs on flights in my plane, and we're gonna go do really cool bucket list and adventure items and stuff like that. We're excited to kick that off soon and share it with you. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Thanks again for watching.